considered doing like a cosplay of one of the characters just for the heck
Oh
of it.
my God, this show you all. This show you all.
Oh boy.
I'm shaking my head right here.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
okay. No, you know
Oh
what's
boy.
funny is I hadn't watched this since before Shirley was born.
Really?
But
That long?
yeah,
Wow.
it's been a long time. So as I'm
At
watching it
college.
and I'm thinking about the different things that have changed through the years, I'm thinking, man, they couldn't get away with releasing that today.
No, actually, things have gotten more repressive. If you think about it, things are actually a little more repressive than then.
That was kind of what I was thinking about. Like
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
a third way through, I was like, we wouldn't,
No,
at least not in like general theaters. It
Yeah.
might be a straight to DVD release or straight to streaming
Right.
release, but
Right.
this
Yeah.
movie here would not. We would not be going to the theaters to see it.
No, it's refreshingly fresh.
It's different, that's for sure.
Are we
Yeah.
ready? We ready
I
to
like-
go?
Yeah,
I-
I already started, but I was gonna say I like the fact that this movie and myself were released in the same year.
Good point, Katie. I want to give kudos to the what was his name who wrote the music to this, because how do
Richard
you,
O'Brien.
Yeah,
thank you. I have it written down.
Riff
Yeah.
Raff.
Riff. Yeah, he also played Riff Raff. Exactly. Anyway, science fiction double feature. That is a classic song to me. I mean, that I listen to that song on the radio still every once in a while. It'll come out,
Ah,
and it's how he managed to get all of those song titles so perfectly into that one. Just boggles my mind. You know, I'm just easily pleased, I guess, like a monkey. You know?
you know what I liked is that, and I watched a lot of musicals growing up. I know some of you did too. But I like that they almost don't talk much once the music starts. It goes right from one song into the other, and there are these little sections where there's conversation. But it seems to
Classical.
me like
Not
there
a
was
lot.
a whole lot more music in
Right.
this musical than in your standard musical.
Well, it's
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah, that's true.
It's classic musical in a sense, but it's also classic to set up the whole horror film setup. I mean, from the get go is just, it's just okay. We've seen this premise I don't know how many times, but we say that all the time. But it just
It was so kitschy and corny in the beginning with the wedding.
I love it.
Yeah, totally
Can I
corny.
just say,
Oh, and the Grant Woods characters in the back, American Thicket.
Riff Raff and Magenta.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Janet,
they were-
those are my favorite folks. I tell you what, they kill me. But the entire kitschy feel to the beginning, the wedding, and
And
getting
Susan
down on one
Sarandon
knee
was
and she's-
young.
Oh
And
yeah.
he had
English,
white
and she was
socks on.
young.
and
Bruce-
overacting terribly
Oh,
too.
yes.
Totally, yeah, totally overacting. Yeah.
Mercy, I forgot Bruce Bostwick actually looked good at one point in time.
Very
Yeah.
well.
But it just is like what we call like campalicious. It's campalicious.
Yes,
Yeah.
very camp.
Exceedingly.
Yes.
Exceedingly.
The makeup budget was very expensive on that one.
You know what? I could ignore the like the costume is kind of corny. You could tell when they got too worn out, they didn't bother replacing it. They just kept on going. I'm cool with all that.
Yeah.
What bothered me was, and it's bad that I say this because it's always the problem on this channel, but the sound bothered me because the tapping and every now and then the singing.
Yeah,
They did not have proper audio. And
no, the audio sucked. No, it did. It was bad. It was. I kept trying to turn it up. It's like what the heck.
well, I know I have no room to speak when it comes to complaining about audio, but that just bothered me.
I don't know you have problems with audio. No,
I must have. I watched my DVD, and I didn't have any problems with the sound on that, so they must have corrected some of it for the DVD release.
That little bit of echo behind when she's tap dancing. When is it
Mhm.
Columbia is tap
Yeah.
dancing there, and
Yeah.
you can hear it echo. I watched the Hulu version, so whatever's on Hulu is what
I
I
did
watched.
Hulu too. That's what
There
I
you go.
watched too. Yep. I did
My
Hulu.
my DVD was pretty cool. I spent several hours going through it because it had actual video of
Cool.
theaters and them acting out that.
Yes.
And then it also had prompts for audience participation where you throw stuff,
Yes.
and then it had prompts for responding back.
Right.
Oh.
as well.
You could call him
So,
his
and
fun.
then they had an audio commentary between Riff Raff and Magenta about making the movie.
Oh, that
Cool.
would have been cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was really cool. They had a lot of interesting things to say about it.
I bet. What's his
I
name?
bet.
Thought it was the worst thing. He thought it was going to kill his career.
Who?
Tim Curry.
Who's that?
Tim Curry thought it was going to.
Three?
And
Really?
Tim Curry,
He's the
Brilliant.
most fantastic character. I mean, he carries the entire show. Poor
is
Susan can't carry a note, but he carried the show, man.
magnificent. He's magnificent. in This is his finest hour, and he thought it was going to kill his career. Seriously.
And he impressed me with how well he could run around in those shoes.
Yeah.
I can't run in heels like that. No. And can I say the first set that he's wearing, I don't know if it's the same set he wears, but that first set when he's coming down the elevator, I couldn't walk in them, but I want them. I want them for my collector shelves. They are awesome. They are just fantastic.
Tall, this big around. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I wear those, I could be average height. So
So I love the song. The first song, "Damn It, Janet."
yes.
You know,
Yep.
the lyrics, of course, are hilarious in all of these songs, but he just Barry Bostwick does a pretty good job being this kind of uptight guy to begin with. That's what you want to believe he is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not so much, but
He's very,
yeah,
trying very hard to be the alpha, like the
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
big tough man,
yeah.
right
Yeah.
up until he's questioning that. But
Right.
Yeah.
he just stands up every time.
He
Hi, I'm
questions
Brett.
and answers that all at the same time.
That's right.
Just saying. I went, what?
Oh Lord.
Really?
I love that. Okay, we're skipping. I'm not even going to pretend we're going to do this in order because
Wow.
the storyline isn't really a storyline as much as
There's really
excuse
not
to
a
sing these
storyline, is
songs.
there?
Well, okay, we have an
Frankfurter has
It's
come
a very
to Earth,
weak one.
and he
It's a
wants
weak
to have a party, but then
Right.
he gets in trouble and is punished, and that's kind of it. I mean,
we have an old timey intro with this guy, the voiceover, or not the voiceover, but the
oh
guy,
yes, the
narrating this-
narrator dude.
and you see
Yeah.
it's like
Charles Gray.
a police report. He's reading from a police report, and he's talking about, you know, so it's classic horror film stuff, and then you get them, I think, in the car, and who is it on the radio? But Richard Nixon.
Resigning.
Yeah, I recognize that.
That-
Yeah.
As youthful as I am, I did recognize that is Nixon making his. Is it his concession speech or the before his concession speech?
I don't know if it's
Well,
Tucker's speech or
Before he
Not
left office.
concession, but his. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Resignation.
yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
resignation.
resignation speech.
I don't
Yeah.
remember this speech, but I remember watching him get on the helicopter and leave.
Right.
I was not very old at that point.
I did not exist.
So they go to this house, they break down, of course the car breaks down, and so they have to go to this, you know, this creepy castle, although it's not that creepy, it's kind of a cool castle, I think. And they have this great song about the light in the Frankenstein castle, or however that goes, which is
There's a light.
yes,
That's your first clue that things are going wrong. How often do you just drive through any part of the United States and there's a castle? No, that's not what happens.
and you have a flat tire, and it's just but they go into this really cool castle, and of course you have Lurch at the door, or what? No, what's his name?
Riff-raff.
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff.
Rip Raff.
I always
Okay.
call him Lurch. That's just Lurch. I always call him Lurch.
I was
But
always
then-
call him Igor.
Igor or Lurch, yes. But then we get one of the greatest of all time dance numbers. Let's do the time warp again. That I was up dancing when I was watching this, and I don't dance that well.
Melissa.
It is such a great song. It's
Man,
just-
I did that all through high school. I never actually got to go see the show.
really?
I didn't see it. No, my mother was a picky little pain in the
Oh,
butt.
right. I
And wouldn't
forgot.
let me out because it was at midnight, and I didn't need to be out that late, and I didn't need to be going with those people.
And it's a wicked show. I mean, it's a wicked.
I remember
Well,
that
my friends were fine. They wouldn't have been a problem.
my best friend's older sister went to one of the last shows that they had here.
Yeah.
Not here, but in Fort Wayne where I grew up. And
Yeah.
we were like, oh boy, we can't wait till all right. So we turned 16 and we're like next year. And they stopped doing it. And in fact,
course.
they demolished the theater that it used to be.
Oh my God.
I
was
think
like,
they stopped doing it like 5 years ago at the Rialto in Raleigh because they sold the theater
oh,
and somebody else bought it.
okay.
So,
My brother went to see it in Lexington, Kentucky when they lived in Lexington. Went to see it 19 times in the theater in Lexington. Then he went to
Wow.
see it in Spokane, Washington, and then Everett, Washington when they lived over in that part of the country. But he knows the whole damn thing by heart. You
Oh,
know,
Cool.
all my
Wow.
friends did. I knew
Yeah.
all the songs and I knew
Yeah.
some of the responses back to the
Yeah.
dialogue, but I didn't know all of them.
Yeah, none of my
And-
friends knew anything about this film.
My husband
Not so much.
has got 3 of the
Oh my
comic
Lord.
books.
really.
That's
Yes.
cool.
You play
And
Bill?
in the back, or it's got the songs in here, and in the back, it's got all the responses to the everything that they say. So
That's cool too. Well, we can't see it, but I believe you.
anyway, and it tells you
Wow.
what you're supposed to bring: rice, newspapers, a squirt gun, flashlight, surgical gloves, a party maker's confetti, toilet paper, toast, party hat, bell. purse.
Yes, this is important.
So you have to bring all of that, or can you just like
Yeah.
bring one of those?
Well, you can bring whatever you want to.
Oh,
Some
okay.
people bring toothpaste because he says gleam, so they bring toothpaste to wave around in there.
You know, you gotta have those little party crap thingies. That
Yeah.
go with
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense because
Yeah.
that part in there. Yeah, and then of course the hats because of the birthday, and I mean I understand why. And
Yeah,
then of course when they introduce Rocky and he and Frank are going to go off and have their wedding night without
But
the
then-
actual
yes.
wedding. Rice. I mean I understand why
Confetti.
the items, but
Right.
I'm like, man, you'd have to bring a backpack, and they won't let you bring that into theaters anymore.
not anymore. They used to though, because my friends would load up on all that stuff and take it.
Ah,
And
So, Jackie-
if you were a virgin and never seen it before, you would get wet.
Right.
They would
Because
drown you.
all them virgins and they made you put a bee on and all that kind of stuff if you've never seen it before in person.
Yeah.
But so Jackie, what did you think of the musical number to open this the big one, the Time Warp? Did you
Time
like
warp.
I don't know
you
what
should have
to say.
suggested she have the double while she was watching this.
I-
Is what I'm
Actually,
thinking.
when I suggested it was before she watched. She told me she was going to watch the movie and she's going to pour herself and watch the movie. I said make it a double, and
I did make it a double.
I said, and if you
So
make
she
it
was-
past the first part, you'll be fine.
I this is my take on this. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get the
Oh,
thrill of
come on.
why people would go do this. That's just me. But on that tip, I think is it Tim? Who's the guy? Tim, who?
Tim Curry.
is Frank
Tim
Turner.
Curry.
Yeah.
Who- I don't know who that is, but okay. Tim Curry. I don't. The
No,
only
he doesn't.
person I knew in this. The only person I knew in this was Susan Sarandon. So
Okay, did you
But,
ever
um,
watch the movie Clue?
Clue.
He was
No.
Yeah.
He's the butler.
He's
that
butler and
Um,
Clue.
Yeah, that
He's
runs the
also-
It was
room.
also
In-
was it
Um,
Dale the Whale in Psych
he was also
or not
the
Psych?
he was also the
Look.
evil guy in the one with what's his name, the actor I don't like, Legend. He was in Legend. He was the big monster guy with the red horns. That was Tim Curry, and he was
Oh, yeah, that's right.
he was frightening as hell in that
Yeah,
he
but
did-
you can't tell it's him because of all the.
makeup. No, but
he's
he does.
horny, and so you can't tell. Well, he's horny in both of them, but he's got the big horns and he's painted red,
He's
so you
horny.
can't. It was
Yeah, he's horny in
only
this one
slightly
too.
intentional. But
Whoa.
Yeah, he goes both ways, of course. As we know,
Well,
he
Here's
goes
what
in
I
all the
found
ways,
very
both. I don't think
fascinating
he
about
lives
this
to.
show. What I found fascinating about this show is like kind of like what Katie said. This wouldn't fly in the theaters today.
not
It
even
would- because it's so. It's campy. It is very campy, but it's very graphic about what they're talking about too.
yes,
Very in your face about what it's about.
right.
They're not ashamed of what they're doing. They don't care.
Well, there's
And
a
they just
hint
wrap
when they
it all
walk
pretty-
through the door. They're like, "You're damp," and they start drying them off, and then start taking their
Yeah,
clothes off. So
clothes
everybody's
off.
just in their skivvies.
I
For
know,
the
right?
rest of the. Yeah, I'm like, man,
So
I'd be
so
chilly.
you know what's gonna happen. So you're like, okay, this would. I mean, you know the drill once they start undressing these people. I started rolling. I'm like, okay.
Can I also make a quick comment on Brad's tidy whities? Were they like high waisted? Were they just me? I mean, is that in
Yeah, they were
75?
high-waisted.
Do they all come up to your breasts?
I don't know. But I had a comment though about those.
No.
Hold on a sec, because it was really rude. What was it? Something. Oh heck, I wrote it. It was so
I
perfect
like
too.
the song "Sweet Transvestite." I like, what is it?
Oh, yeah,
Love
that's
Tim
a
Curry's outfit, like the song "Sweet Transvestite." I thought that was hilarious.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Like, okay, so
From
they kind of lay it out what
transsexual,
the rest of the whole theme's about, man. I'm
Oh,
like,
I-
okay.
Here it is. Either Barry Bostwick has a nice package, or he's got his socks in his shorts. That's what I think.
I think it's number 2, but I don't want to be judgmental.
Well, behind the scenes information.
Sure.
Okay.
Further on in the movie, when you see the statues, those are the actual people. They were
No clothes. They have no.
cast
Well, then I
in
stand
plaster
corrected.
of Paris.
They're naked. They're naked.
Yes, they were cast in
Yes.
plaster of Paris.
Yes.
So
You can see their-
those they had to spend all day naked getting
Yes.
that done, and they had to pick a pose they could hold for a long time.
Yeah.
So if you look at Barry, you get the idea because he
Yeah.
didn't have a fig leaf on.
No.
There
No.
were
He had
no fig leaves anywhere. No.
little
Well,
Wow.
Columbia had a fig leaf.
Oh, did she?
Well,
Okay.
and Dr. Scott got an entire blanket, so I
Yes.
think that's cheating.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're like, thank you.
Frankenfurter says charming underclothes, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
charming underclothes.
Exactly.
Well, because he was in his underclothes. Why shouldn't they
Well,
be?
yes,
I mean,
Right.
technically,
Yeah.
you know, and say what you want to
Nothing
say,
more.
but Tim Curry wore that very well. I have to say.
Hey, I like the stockings. I like the corset. He
Did a nice
wore that pretty good. I gotta
did.
say, he pulled that off rather well. Yes.
Yes,
Although
and
I
the
think
makeup.
Barry has better legs.
Oh, I think they all had pretty good legs. There was that one
Yeah.
scene on stage when they did that stage
Even
show.
the doctor had nice legs.
The doctors all had good legs. I don't know if they cast that
Stockings
reason.
and heels, ladies. With stockings and heels, they always
Yep.
make your legs look good.
Yeah,
Look
one-
good,
I don't
look
wear
good.
No one had any. So Meatloaf. So do we like the intrusion of Meatloaf here or what?
I didn't understand that. What was the
That was
point
his
of that?
first. That was
was
his
the
first
previous victim.
creation.
Yeah.
No, he's the nephew of the doctor.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
So
he
he was
was
not a creation.
but
No,
he
but
did
he was
something to him because he had a.
He was a victim.
He
Yes.
took half of his brain to make Rocky.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So anyway,
And he had an affair with Eddie.
he did. Yes.
Okay.
And he got tired of him and he built Rocky. And
Right.
Columbia had an affair with Eddie. And
Right.
then he killed Eddie.
But he also had
But
a.
he couldn't actually kill Eddie, so
Yeah,
then he
that
had to
much
kill
I
Eddie
got.
again.
They were eating Eddie. They were when
Yeah.
they had that
That
dinner.
I got too.
Yeah, that was Eddie. They were eating. Yeah.
And none of the cast knew that was underneath that tablecloth.
Oh,
Really?
no.
So all the shock was real.
See that? Oh wow.
Nobody knew that was there.
Oh, that's so
Oh, no.
wrong.
That's so
Yeah.
wrong on so many levels right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all
Hmm.
very surprised.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh wow.
And the table setting was so weird because they were from Transylvania or transsexual and they didn't know how to entertain. That's why there were so many forks and knives and stuff, and then why there was a cucumber in a vase in the middle of the table. And they had the different glasses and everything. That was
Yeah,
why
that's true.
they
Yeah, all
made it look like they didn't know what they were doing. And how Riff Raff threw all the food with his hand onto their.
He was throwing it on their plates.
And I
That was
love the
funny.
electric knife. My
I know.
grandparents gave me and my husband a knife like that for a
I
wedding.
remember having one of those knives. My mom had one of those.
Dad
suckers.
used them for the turkey. Yep.
That's
They
funny.
work. They work. I don't care.
It works after 30 years.
Yeah.
Nothing
That
like a
was
really,
funny.
really small chainsaw to cut up your turkey on Thanksgiving.
So anyway, so Dr. Frankenfurter sings, a song about "In 7 days I Can Make You a Man." That's kind of a cool song, That was fun.
I'm
I
just trying
thought.
to figure
Yeah.
out why it takes him 7 days.
I think he just wanted to practice a lot.
Well, that's a shame.
Well,
He's
maybe
got it
that's
right
how long
before.
from Rocky.
I don't know.
Maybe he's talking about that.
Maybe it took him 7 days to grow Rocky. Okay, that I can get with. I was like,
I
geez,
found
if
it very
taking you
interesting
7
when
days, you're
when
not
he
doing
was
something
he
right.
was doing that water or whatever he was squirting in there,
Isn't
that it made the rainbow
Yeah.
in the water. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's so gay.
They only had one shot at
Right.
that, and he had to do all the twisting and everything.
Yes.
In the background, the director was shouting, "Faster, faster, faster!" So I would do it in the same speed.
I'm
Good job.
like, oh my
Because he's
goodness.
doing them one at a time when he's starting them, but when he's trying to close them, he's doing this.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's funny. Oh my goodness.
One of the funny parts about it, though, when Rocky comes out, and they have to take the wrappings off him, they had trouble getting him off
I bet.
because of how it was wound up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he asked, "What do you think?" and he gets to Columbia, and she said, "It's okay."
Oh yeah.
She
And he got upset.
ad-libbed that.
Oh, did she? Okay.
And
cool.
Tim Curry did not know that she was going to do that. That's why he looks at her like he does. He got mad at her for doing that. But they
That
kept,
worked. That worked then. That's good.
Yeah.
That worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magenta got her to do that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. So anyway, Janet and Brad, they really quickly, the blinders come off and they both of them get to be, made aware of life on the other side. You take a walk on the wild side, as the song says, But
Oh, yeah.
it was like they didn't put up too much resistance, either one of them.
No, and I found that scene where they're in the bed separately, that Tim Curry's is saying the exact same lines to both of
Yeah,
them, which is
exactly.
cracking me
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
saw that.
Why not?
Even the choreography's the same in both
Yeah.
of them.
No, it was hilarious. That was really well done.
I like the song 98 Pound Weakling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
And he's giving him the weights too, with like
With the glitter on them and the little ribbons and stuff, and
yeah.
he's
Mhm.
and everything. Yeah, that was cute. It's like
Hey.
shiny thing.
That the actor for Rocky, what's his name?
Mr. Gold Underwear.
Peter Henwood.
Ah,
Yeah, it would.
Was his first movie. He had
That
never
I
done
believe.
any acting before.
Did he ever make anything else?
No, not really. He was more of a muscle guy.
Yeah. Yeah, because he
Yeah,
didn't even
because-
speak. He didn't even speak. I think he grunted.
Not much. No.
Oh, he sang a little bit of a line of a song, I think.
Oh, he did sing some, and he did talk a little bit, but not a whole lot. But that
No,
was his
You
first
talking about
acting
the blonde guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just had muscles. That's what I said. I said,
Yeah.
dude's got muscles.
Oh yeah, and,
No,
and
he
they even made a remark that it was really risque for Frank to run his finger down his chest like that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or as he went.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
they couldn't do
Yeah.
that now. They couldn't do that now. No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
No.
Well, and those gold underwear, I was really worried that there would be a camera angle and a step up that things might gravity might make
Yeah.
things fall.
Yeah, got close a couple of times.
Yeah, I was like, dude, those underwear are not doing their job. They really aren't.
They were
Yeah.
very tight.
They could not have been comfortable. I can say that.
Yeah.
No,
Probably
probably
not.
not. Probably not. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, there's a great line that Frankenfurter says. It's not easy having a good time, after the scene where they're eating Eddie they've eaten Eddie or whatever, and he does that thing. It's not easy having a good time. You really feel sorry for him.
So, my favorite song when I watched this, the first time I watched it, I was maybe 22, 23, somewhere in there. I liked Meatloaf's song. Eddie.
Mhm.
I liked Eddie's song. I was like, we can boogie to this one. That's all right. And it was like the shortest one. They cut it off.
I know. It was a good song, though. You're right. It was very good. Yeah.
That's what I could get down to.
The guy that rode the motorcycle around
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Meatloaf.
fell off the ramp.
Yes, I
No.
had heard that.
Oh, really? That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That ramp didn't look that safe.
No, it
No.
wasn't. It was not.
Are you talking
No.
about the one where it goes up and around the room, not the one out of the? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And everybody jumping out of the way at that time too. You're kind of worried.
Yeah.
I have a feeling a lot of this was they were trying to do it in one take for each shot.
Yes,
because
they
it
were.
was
well, it was a low budget film.
low
This was
budget.
They
Yeah.
they did this in 6
low
weeks.
budget, low budget, low. Yes.
And so you're like, man, I hope they get out of the way because if they don't, it's still gonna make it in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. So that's it's just the floor show. You know, I was looking forward to that because that's kind of fun. You know, when he talks about the floor show and he's talking about the floor show, Frankenfurter.
Which part? Which? Because I
That's
don't.
at the end.
Yeah, that's they're talking about on stage there at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I like that part too. I thought that
Yeah,
was
I do too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the. All right, for one, they did throw a little actual sci-fi in there on occasion with
Yeah.
turning them into stone with the integrator, atomizer,
Right.
whatever the heck it is.
Sonic
Right.
Oscillator or something
Right.
like that.
There you go.
And
The oscillator. That I do remember.
Sonic
seeing.
Oscillator.
magnetic thing.
And then these drawn on the faces of these stone statues.
Yeah.
So when they come to life, that part is still the the cake, or was it pan stick, the white pan
Yeah.
stick on their face.
Yeah.
That part is that thought was funny. I thought that was good. Plus, they're all wearing the exact same
Costume.
corset, stockings, shoes. The
Right.
yeah, the garters, everything was
Mhm.
exactly the same. It's just that everybody has slightly different figures, so they work differently.
But it also
Did,
kind of
did one of the ladies have a little peak show,
Yes,
or
she
was that
did.
just me? I was gonna say, did I miss
That
it?
was Columbia, yes.
I was
When
like,
she
her little
went up
boobies
like
are
this,
out.
the first
Yeah.
time,
It came out.
everything came out.
but
That's
that,
what I
that,
said.
whole- that stage
Everybody
routine,
has nipples. It's okay.
yeah, that's right. Even the men had nipples. But the stage
But-
routine reminded me of Young Frankenstein. You know, the scene on the
Yeah.
stage with young
Okay.
because I thought, well, it's reminiscent, but similar but different kind of a thing.
Right.
But
I just thought the costuming was fun. I like the costuming throughout it.
Yeah.
At the when they're doing that, I'm gonna go back to Eddie part just for this.
Okay.
Or the time warp part. I like that the men and the women are all basically wearing the same type of shoe. They some of them are open toed, some of them are heeled, but they're
Yes.
all very uniform between the men and the women. And I thought that
Yeah.
was pretty clever for the time. It might have just been cheaper costume wise, but I thought it was pretty clever for the time too, to not put the women in skirts or not
Right.
put them into
Right.
those leotards that then they're just wearing hose. It was straight up pantsuits, zoot suit kind of almost for some of them.
Mhm.
It was pretty
Yep.
cool. I liked it.
right.
Well, Richard said that, let's see, where is it? She asked him, what did you do, Richard? He said, I released people from the kind of male-female polarized patterns.
right.
And that he wanted to do that through the whole show, and that was his whole point, was to make everybody kind of neutral.
And the
Right.
only exception is going to be Columbia with her tap dance outfit. That was very traditional woman,
Mhm.
Right.
what you would see. And
It's a good tap
oh,
dance.
and Magenta in her maid costume.
Yeah. Yeah.
French maid outfit. With
Yeah.
those exceptions, it was very, evenly played, costumed, I was going to say nobody risque, but except for the moments that were supposed to be risque and rocky. So
Well, and Susan Sarandon isn't exactly voluptuous, so the bra and panties didn't exactly reveal much, So
No,
it's
well, it was
Yeah.
granny panties anyway.
panties
yeah,
and
yeah.
panty bra too, almost. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So I like the line in there: "Give yourself over to absolute pleasure."
Yeah.
That was the kind of the theme of
The
Dr. Frank.
70s? Oh wait, no, that's the 60s.
What?
I
What?
said that you said the theme, and I said of the 70s. So wait, no, that's the 60s, isn't it?
60s? No, that was sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That was the 60s.
That's the 60s. Yep.
My dad always said I was born in the wrong decade or in the wrong time. I should have been born a hippie. I was like, well, sorry. I have very little control over
Guilty
these
as charged. Guilty as charged. Yeah.
Anyway.
So be it, don't dream it. Be it, don't dream it is another thing. That theme actually came up earlier in the film too, right?
Yep. Sorry, my microphone keeps doing a weird thing. Just trying to mess around with it. The Oh, I want to go back to our narrator in the middle because you say you like the time warp. I like that he's giving you at first you take a step, you take a step, then you take a step to the right, and then by the end of it, he's up on his desk dancing.
Well, and Charles Gray was such a distinguished actor that it's like, wow, he's doing this.
They must have had a hell of a good time though, if you think about it. Number one, it's low budget. They wouldn't have done it if they just didn't need to do it for a lark and maybe a quick buck, because they weren't making a huge paycheck on this. But they're all, it's in Britain. They're jobbing actors all basically.
Right. Well, most of the actors were from the stage show.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for Bostwick and Brandon and Curry.
I was going to say Tim Curry wasn't in the stage show.
No, those three weren't in the stage show, but the rest of them were.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Melissa, did it say on your DV, was this like Susan Sarandon's first job? Or
She looked
No,
young.
it was not.
Very
It was
young.
her first singing job.
Okay,
and
maybe this.
Hap said that she did that to get over her fear of singing
Right.
in public, but it was not her first acting job.
Okay.
Oh, she looked really young.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
And Tim Curry beat out an American, a different American actor they'd already picked to get the part.
Well, I'm glad Tim Curry got it because he was fantastic. He did.
Well,
he
his
just,
face is so it's so expressive.
yes.
I mean,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely is transsexual, if nothing else. He can go male, female, masculine, feminine very easily, and he does a very good job. And his body language, the way he uses his body, which is one reason he can walk in those damn shoes. He's just got such total control of his body, obviously.
Yeah, he kind of slides across the,
Yeah.
off the floor. I mean, it's just so bizarre.
It kept your attention though because it's sincerely entertaining from beginning to end. There was always something to watch. It was very lively.
Yes.
There were twists and turns that you're like, and what's happening next? So
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
it's an enjoyable show. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Goofy as it is,
It's
it's
just a lot of
enjoyable.
fun. Yeah.
Not a serious bone in its body. Not a serious bone in its body. Doesn't make you think. Doesn't make you think for half a second, hardly.
Mm-mm.
No, it's really only those first like 3 or 4 minutes when they're coming out of the wedding, the friends going, talking to Brad. And before that first song, that's the only part where you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they're at a wedding. And,
Right.
and then we cut to Gray, who's explaining what happened. And for a minute there, because I hadn't seen it for a while, I was like, well, wait a minute. Is this wedding happening after the events? And I was like, no. What's going on? So it did take me a second to catch up to where I remembered
Right.
the order in which, because I was thrown off for a minute. I admit it, absolutely.
I hadn't seen it for years and years and years and years, so it was like a whole new movie to me almost, But I knew the story. I can still remember the basic story. So.
Right.
And this was the first time I'd ever seen it.
And the last one.
Very possibly.
You were correct.
I'm not going to, if I continue doing this through next year it'll be a whole bunch of different movies for October. Okay, I promise.
Yeah.
It will not be the same one.
Come a long way in October. If you think about where we started out and where we're in.
And where we're ending. Okay.
It's like, okay, yeah. We're good. We know how to do this.
Sure.
We got the whole arc of this thing going on here. Actually, we left out a few thousand other movies, but there's next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't worry. There's next month and then December and then January. We're going to be, until everybody's tired of it, nobody wants to see it anymore. I'm going to keep on doing this because if y'all enjoy
Cool.
it, that's why I do this.
So I was
It's
talking about
fun.
October horror film kind of a thing. We had kind of a sort of a theme of October.
That's what, I kind of thought I would try to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it maybe wasn't perfect, but, wildly interesting, Halloween-y, scary movies.
Weird.
So what
yeah.
are we doing for November?
Well, If people can't come up with any thankful movie suggestions, I say we start with our very long list of Christmas suggestions because y'all were just popping them out left and right.
Yeah. Well,
I
there's
was like, I don't think there's that many weeks in December.
I thought we were going to watch the cut. I thought we were going to try to watch the cut.
Well, the cut is a given. In fact, well, I don't
That's
have it
the
written
cut
down
is
here,
when-
but
the
I,
cut
I,
is-
Have you guys watched Amateur yet?
I have
No.
not. Pardon me. I'm not taking my clothes off. I do have a T-shirt on. I'm just getting hot. Da 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 da. No.
She's part of the show.
No, we're gonna do the cut on the third. All right, we're not gonna do any movies next Wednesday
No.
because I'm gonna be getting my
Sure.
patukas up very very early Thursday morning.
Yeah.
So I just want to make it an easy Wednesday so I can check my packing before I go
Yep.
and all that other fun stuff.
Right.
So it'll be the following Wednesday. Not that okay. How do I put this? So that's the 6th. That Wednesday or no, that Wednesday is the 5th.
Fifth.
So on the 12th, we aren't going to be doing a movie either. We're gonna wait
Oh,
till the
it's the 13th.
13th
Because of
because I really, and I'm sorry, ladies, I don't know who's gonna want to watch it with us, but we're gonna have to put your requests in soon. Kathy gets first slot because she can't do any talks on Wednesdays, and it's the only night that I can do regularly for movies. I can work it out one time for a special occasion on a Thursday, but I can't do it regular because that's my daughter's Girl Scout night, her robotics night, and usually I have to do an extra load of laundry or she doesn't have gym clothes for Friday night.
so we're waiting to do the cut because it's not coming available to American audiences until early November.
Well, no,
Right.
you can actually rent it now on a couple of different things. I looked it up. I think you can rent it on Prime, or you
Oh.
can buy it. And oh my gosh, I had the list up earlier for tomorrow because I was going to include this in tomorrow's video. But let's see if I can yank it up real quick here.
I can wait.
But yeah, there were a couple of places that you can rent it, and I apparently got rid of that window on here. But I think it was YouTube. I want to say Fandango, Google Play, Apple. So there were places that you could rent it now or buy it now.
Okay.
But Paramount Plus is going to have it released on November 1st. And since I already paid for Paramount Plus, I'm
Yeah, me
waiting until
too.
it come out on November 1st.
Yeah, I have Paramount.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's why. Okay.
I'm fiscally responsible or cheap. I really don't care which word you use.
Responsible sounds good. That sounds good.
Sounds
Okay.
I
good.
like to pretend to. So
So-
it's good. But yeah, that's the plan. So we didn't really talk about this very long. We had some good stuff to chat about, but it's like
Well, we didn't even talk about the last part of it,
Well,
Oh.
yeah, we
Mm.
said the
the
theater
floor
part,
show.
the
Oh yeah,
floor show.
we'll talk about the floor show. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the aliens come in during the floor show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not the aliens. They no,
Well,
they're
And all
they're
I said was I liked that the statues had white faces and then they
Yeah.
come to life. That's all I had to say. Go ahead.
Well, they had to do that where Frank goes into the water
right.
and then they're
Yes.
swimming and then they come out of the water.
Mhm.
All
Right.
of that had to be done in one shot.
Oh,
They-
what?
They had to come out of the water and dance in high heels on a slick floor,
Wow.
and nobody fell. And there was one shot.
Melissa
Oh.
did a deep dive on this one.
Well,
Melissa-
She's
I
got a
listened to
book,
the
a
comment-
cheat sheet.
The commentary of the
Oh.
thing, and they were also talking about how Brad was more insecure and less macho at that point and kind of lost, and
Yeah.
that how what's her character name?
Uh,
Janet was more powerful. She had found power and everything, and that had disconcerted him. And they made a comment that was kind of how things are going now in current culture.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the people that were in the audience, the extras, they were there because they owned the clothes they were wearing.
Okay.
They
That
didn't
is so cool.
show
So-
up.
But
for the-
did they go to the local old folks home? Because I noticed that the average age, I think, of those people in the audience
They
was
were- yeah, but Magenta or Pat knew a lot of them.
really okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he's just
yeah,
invited
she's
to-
worked with them before.
So they were just like, get dressed up, look really nice, and come down and have a seat
Yeah,
while
they're-
we do this
they're
last bit of
Yeah.
filming.
They
That's
don't-
cool. That's
Yeah.
see. I kind of wondered. I do like. I was gonna say I like Kevin Smith movies because of the way he started out. It was just him and some friends trying to make
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and this actually reminded me of that kind of feel. I was like, I bet you that they all knew each other, at least a good portion
Yeah.
of them, and they were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we just want to make this movie. Come and help out, and people who could help out did for either no fee or a very low fee. So that just it struck me as that kind of a feel.
Yeah. The whole movie is a feel good. The whole thing is a feel good romp.
True.
It is. It's just loads of fun. I think.
Unless you like Frank and Rocky, and they both die in the end.
Well, actually, you're not. I'm not sure they did die.
Yeah, they
Well, I
died.
think Franken
they-
died. Yeah.
They both
You know,
died.
Floating in that water. Yeah,
They were dead.
I haven't-
And the gun that Riff Raff used was the pitchfork, just like the pitchfork that he used at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And to get that little curve in his hair, they used a coat hanger. He said, I ran around with a coat hanger in my head.
Okie dokie.
But the funniest part from their commentary was that when you've got Rocky and Frank going around the pool and they go start up the tower,
It's like King Kong.
whenever the last time they show their face, that's the last time they're there, and then it's stuntmen.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
macho stunt guy shows up, and he's like, "Oh, I got to climb that tower with somebody on my back, no problem."
Yeah.
And then he found out he had to wear the Frank costume.
Yeah.
Then he got a big problem.
Yeah.
He said that he entertained the crew the rest of the day, going, "I'm macho. I'm not like this."
But Frankenfurter says, whatever happened to Fay Ray and in that song. And then,
Yeah.
of course, then they do the iconic
Yeah.
scene. They're climbing the tower,
Yeah.
But
So was the tower? Just asking this because I know they had to do it in one take. Now, was that tower meant to fall down into the pool?
Yes.
Was that timed and planned? Because I thought,
Yes.
okay, because
Yeah, that's why they didn't do it. They wanted stuntmen to do that part.
okay.
killer actors.
But-
So.
Tim Curry did actually climb up the curtains.
Oh,
And
well, yeah, that
that
the
was
stuntmen were like, he shouldn't be doing that. He really shouldn't be doing that. You don't want him doing that.
that was cool.
He made it okay.
not in those heels. That's not helpful.
Yeah.
No, and to drop like you did,
Yeah,
that wasn't good either.
Yeah.
but-
everybody did such a good job on it, though. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone survived, but I think that was very cool. I'm sorry, it was just really cool.
Yeah, it
How
was.
put together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they talked about how cheesy the laser looked at the time, but that's the best they could do at the
Well,
time.
It was all campy, cheesy, kitschy.
Yeah.
All those things,
Well, it's 1975 and on a budget, so
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of the funnier moments at the end of it when they're shooting him, and you're like, okay.
The lightning bolt thingies, yeah, it was like very Flash and Gordon-ish,
But then
My favorite line, though, is the narrator at the end. And
Yeah.
crawling on the planet face some insects called human race.
Yeah. I
In
like
time and lost in space and meaning.
Yes.
so this is what my question is at the end: is the narrator, Mr. Gray, is he human or is he
Alien. I thought so.
transvestite?
He's from their planet.
I
yeah.
think he's human.
Oh, okay.
I think he's part of the police department.
Okay. Well, because the way he said human race.
Yeah, the
Very
insects human race on Earth.
Insects.
Well, I think that was just a commentary, not necessarily that,
Okay.
that he was an alien.
Okay. Yeah, that's why it struck me the way he spoke of humans is sort of like when you
Yeah.
watch a movie and
It could be
somebody
it could be
posing as a
right though.
human and he doesn't have everything quite right. He's like, "Oh, you humans. I mean, us humans." I mean, that's kind of what it struck me is the way he's.
Right. Yeah.
I can
it's like-
see that too.
It could. I don't know, because I think they kind of hinted at that myself, that he wasn't a human all along,
Plus,
But
he
who?
knew the dance.
Yes, he did know
That's
that. Yeah,
true. That's
knew it
true.
very well. Yes.
That's
yes,
true.
and-
You might be right. I hadn't thought of it that way.
Hmm. interesting.
This is
Yeah.
why it's good to have new people chat and
Yeah.
talk about it.
Well,
All right.
you want to hear some interesting facts?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Always.
The church had no sidewalls. It was only front and back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's why they could only shoot in the direction they were shooting,
Okay,
because there were
yeah.
no sidewalls at all. Magenta, or Riff Raff and Magenta, in that scene where they're standing in front of the door, they
Like
were
that.
high as a kite. And
figures.
smoking the wacky weed.
I would be more surprised if you said there were any scenes they recorded throughout this movie where they weren't. But
That was the only
okay.
one they were.
Oh,
They were good. They were good. No.
Susan Sarandon had the flu in the pool scene.
Oh, no.
Very,
I heard
very
that.
bad case of the flu.
Oh,
I
no.
had heard that.
Oh.
Let's see. The building that was the castle is now a hotel,
Really?
and the doors to the dining room were stolen. The stained glass doors, they were stolen.
Where
let's see.
did they steal them
The
from?
skeleton that was in the clock
Yeah.
was a real human skeleton,
Oh, my.
Yeah.
and it was the husband of the wife who'd had the clock made.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh,
Okay, that's creepy.
that
You
is,
got,
Yeah.
you get all
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Magenta's hair is black,
uh-huh.
and every day they sprayed it red
Oh,
with
my
some
Lord.
kind of spray paint. She said
Yeah.
it was horrible.
I'd have been-
yeah.
I'd have
Um,
been-
let's see. Little Nell was a busker in London.
I wouldn't
before
doubt
she
that.
did this.
No.
Let's see. The pink room was a swimming pool, and it's the same pool that they used for the pool shot at the end.
Okay.
So
Oh,
they
really?
had to do all of that, the stuff with Eddie and Rocky first before
Ah,
they could do the last part.
Wow.
I would not have guessed that.
no.
Yeah,
They
it's-
guessed it
plain.
really well, especially with what kind of budget they had to work with.
And
That's
did
really
you
well done.
notice? Did you notice the creation of man at the bottom of the pool?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Let's see.
Everyone-
They put they didn't know why, but they put a wig on Meatloaf. He actually had long, pretty hair.
yeah.
But they hit it all and put the wig on him.
Weird.
I don't know
Yeah.
why they would do that, quite
I don't know
frankly.
either, but they did. They
Yeah,
they were both a little puzzled at that.
Weird.
In Charles Gray's scenes, um, the picture of Whistler's mother,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
that was Meatloaf.
Yeah.
No.
That was Meatloaf in the picture. In another scene, he had a picture of Ronald Reagan and Franklin Roosevelt on his desk.
Yes.
I didn't see that. I missed that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
The set director liked to hide little things all in the
Okay.
sets to see if
Okay.
people noticed them,
All
kind of thing.
Hmm.
The bed scenes were prudish. They're not actually in the play itself, but
No.
they added it to this, and they were prudish because of the director.
Oh.
He did not want it to be explicit or anything like that. That's why they had the
Gauzy
canopies up, and,
curtains.
yeah, and the dim light and everything.
Right.
That was all because of him.
That was so
Um,
funny the way it was done, though. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
was.
mad that it wasn't sexier.
Oh, no.
That
Yeah.
was so fun. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it worked because it was just like, he didn't care what sex it was that he was with, and
Right.
so it was the same thing, the same scene, the same positions, the same
Yeah.
words, and the gauze just, the gauzy drapes
Yeah.
just make it all the better.
Really,
Yeah.
the only thing you can tell
Funnier.
what's going on is when the wig comes off.
Yes. The face, actually, it was the whole face, I think, that came out in the beginning. Yeah, his, 'cause he's,
Okay.
yeah, he's supposed to
Um,
be bright. Yeah.
Right.
When they went to make it, Fox had one president, and he didn't want to make this movie, but it was too late to stop it. Then they got another president, and he wasn't happy with it, but he went away, and they had another president all before the movie was released, and they
Oh,
had no idea who to release it for. Let's see. And they forgot to build a door in the lab. That's why Dr. Scott goes through the wall.
Oh,
Oh.
for heaven's
There
sake.
was actually no door into that.
I was wondering. I was like, why is everybody going through a wall? Why don't they use the door?
Oh.
And okay, that makes sense now. Okay, there was no door.
Let's see.
And I did like that wheelchair scene where the wheelchairs
Yeah.
and it goes
Oh, yeah,
around my
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, he was pulled by wire on that. You can see the wire in one part.
Right.
It's obvious, but it's still fun. It's cute.
Funny, yeah. It's almost like a
when
Disney movie.
when they did the floor show and Tim Curry came out with all that stuff on his face, that was his idea.
Uh,
And people looked at him like, what the heck are you doing? But it worked out really well.
in that one scene at towards the end when he smudges it, was that his idea too?
They didn't say on that.
Okay.
That was going to happen between the water and his hands in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That was just going to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, he deliberately does it, so I just wondered,
Do you notice that at the very beginning of the movie, like his makeup is on point, his lipstick has like looks like somebody did a tutorial because it's got the outline of the slightly darker shade, and then the filler in the middle, and then the shine on, and then at the end they were just like, it's red, it's fine.
Get the roller.
Yeah, that's literally what it kind of was like. Okay, kind of went from going.
Did it. When he sang the song at the end, when he was sitting on the steps, that was a scene that Judy Garland had done in one of her movies, but I didn't know which one it was.
Oh, that looks familiar. Darn it.
Yeah.
Darn it.
What was
So Jackie is really loving this movie a whole lot.
She has so much to say. I wish you'd just let us get a word in, Jackie. I'm
She's gonna give it a 0.25.
We should
A
mark
negative 4.
We're gonna have to give it like instead of kilts or butts, we're gonna have to give it stockings.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
That's what I feel like. That's appropriate.
That's appropriate. It is appropriate. That makes sense.
Also, a little bit of Liza Minnelli in the World War II Cabaret.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's a cabaret sense to this with some of those scenes with the stockings and the high heels and the hat and the eye makeup.
Sense, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Great show, by the way, Cabaret.
That is a good show. I actually like that show. Yeah.
Me too. Anyway, so
All right. So how many stockings shall we give this? And do we have more to say? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm rounding it up, but I think we all knew what we wanted to talk about when we came in here. I want to give us 5 stockings for doing this fairly well. This is 2 reviews in a row where we stuck to the subject, had our talking points. Melissa has cheat sheets. Cynthia's got her notes. Jackie's, letting us talk.
Her acuity, her very sharp mind,
Yes.
like a steel trap, that woman.
Yes. Jackie
Anyway.
gets us on her toes.
I will give it 4.75 stockings.
All righty then.
Wow.
Holes in them. The mesh stockings with the holes in the knees.
There we go. Okay.
I give it 5, but that's nostalgia related. And my favorite line is not actually in the movie; it's a response from the audience. He says he goes up to the castle and he says, "I'd like to use your phone," and the response is, "Castles don't have phones, asshole."
Generally, yeah.
To be fair, usually the United States doesn't have castles, so it's a fair question.
There are a couple of castles in the United States.
Hudson Valley has a bunch. North Carolina has a few, I think.
Let's just say by the time they got to
Biltmore
Indiana,
House,
they realized that there were no kings,
Right.
so we got no castles. Right. We got forts out the kazoo, though, man. I'll tell you what.
We have mansions.
Well, no, there's literally some castles. There's one guy out west that's built his by hand, and it's taken him.
That doesn't, no.
It looks just like a castle.
It does, and that's really, really neat. But you know that's not what I'm talking about, Melissa. Miss Lissa?
Okay, so who's next?
Let's see what Jackie. Jackie, what are you gonna do with the first time you watch this entirely too sober? Because I can almost bet that we were either very silly and youthful and goofy when we watched it for the first time, or inebriated on something of some sort. I don't know.
I think you need to be high to appreciate the show. I was not.
Or very young.
I told you to a double, a strong double.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
gonna
mixed
add
the
one-
double. I think you
Oh.
need to be high to watch this show. I'm just saying.
Hi. Okay, hi.
Yeah.
So,
I will. I will add to that. You either have to be very young.
mhm,
I'm gonna go
Very-
with Jackie, or very high.
very
My
cool.
first experience, I was with a group of friends who had all seen it before, and their enthusiasm was infectious.
Oh yeah.
So I think that if you watch it with a group, with open minds, and you're ready for some laughter and some goofiness, and you like music a little bit,
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it more. That's my thought, because watching
I
it by
love
myself,
music. I love
Yeah.
musicals.
Yes, you do.
Just didn't care for this one. That's all.
That's okay. No, I was gonna say the experience watching it by myself in my little corner, it wasn't as enjoyable as it was when I watched it with friends.
Well, the first time I watched it was with my 6'6" baby brother, who looks very much a little bit Frankensteinish at times when he
Oh.
cries. No, he's very tall and has a bony head. But anyway, but he knows all the words to all the songs and could almost perform all the lines from the whole thing. So it was very much fun to watch it the first time with him. So I was fond of it because of that reason. So
That's a very good reason, though.
yeah,
See, I knew all the songs and all the responses and had all the dances and everything, even though I had never seen it. And then when I finally got to see it in college, it was with my roommate. And my roommate watched it like it was a serious movie and got angry with me when I did all the responses and told me to shut up. So I didn't enjoy it as much the first time. I
Okay.
could sing. She didn't really have a problem with that, but I couldn't do all the responses.
That's hilarious.
Jackie wants a ridiculous musical. She wants to see Willy Wonka, the first version, with not the second, third one. But
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do in January. We'll do a musical month. We'll pick out some of our favorite musicals, and we'll do that. Jackie gets first pick.
yes, she
because
does.
she put up with this.
You know what I just watched, and it was, but that's because I think it's amazing. Is Wicked? The first one is amazing.
We can do Wicked by the.
Oh,
When's the second
she's
one?
extraordinary.
When's
Yeah.
the second
Like,
half
and-
come out? Does it come out?
It
Does
should.
by
Did it come
January?
out already, or did it come
No,
out
I don't
already?
think
I
it's
don't
out
know.
yet, but I think it's out like really, really soon.
Really soon. Yeah, I think the second one's supposed to come out soon. December maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we
No.
can do the part 1 the first week of January, part 2 the third week of January, and fill in with some other musicals in the middle so other people get a chance to watch them. Depending
Yeah.
on when the release is. I don't want to make a
Well, we
promise.
we have a combo thing too, because isn't Wizard of Oz kind of a Christmas and Thanksgiving kind of a movie? And you could do like Judy Garland Wizard of Oz and then a Wicked.
I
or
don't
something.
know,
I love Judy
did
Garland.
Wizard of Oz come out at Christmas time, or was that
I
ever
have no
considered
idea.
a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Was it?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I don't think so.
I'm
Yeah,
older
I
than
don't
you
remember.
guys. I'm older than you. So it came out at a when
You're
I
the
was.
same age as my mommy.
I don't
Really?
know.
Was she born in 48?
Yep.
Cool moms. Yay, moms that were born in 48. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it came out in Christmas. I thought we were gonna do a Die Hard, right? The first one.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, we're doing
at Christmas time. We've got more than enough movies picked. But between November and December, we're gonna have a time.
well.
It was released August 25th of 1939.
Yeah.
August.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so not Christmas. I don't think
Tornado
it's Christmas.
season.
Tornado season.
That's about it, Tornado, right? Exactly.
No, the best story about a tornado movie is still Twister at a drive-in theater, and a tornado hits the drive-in.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
It happened. It's real. That really happened.
Oh my
goodness.
god.
But that's
More
just
than
what
one.
happens. Live in the Midwest. That's just the chance you take, man.
Yeah.
That's just
They put-
disgusting.
They put those
Wow.
drive-in movies out on the flats there, right? Where the tornadoes love to come right through there, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
The flats, yeah.
Right.
Well, you know what the tornado was in the Wizard of Oz?
Windy.
Pantyhose.
What?
Pantyhose.
It was a pair of pantyhose. They twisted
Oh.
her around.
Well, that's okay. The transporter in Star Trek is a glass of sparkly water.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's funny.
We could do this all day.
Do
Trust
that.
me.
With the-
Yeah, special
Fantastic.
effects are fun. No, but you know what? That's why I like to
Special
go back and
effects.
watch these shows that are a little bit older. Because
Yeah.
one, it gives us an appreciation for the really good graphics and special effects we get now. but it
Yeah.
also gives you a high appreciation for the hard work and dedication of filmmakers 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 60 years ago, because they didn't have as much technology, but damn, they had some good imagination, and they were
Yeah,
able
the
to break
practical
things
effects
down.
were awesome.
Yeah.
And the imagination was what brought it over the top. You know, the fact that they
Yeah.
Mhm.
just the kind of
True.
minds.
And they had to
Yeah.
rely more on story than I think a lot of movies have to now.
Yeah.
Which again is
Oh,
why
yeah.
we always come back to Outlander, because it's
Yeah.
so well written. It's
Yes.
it's put to the point where you don't need to see anybody go through a stone. You get what's
Right.
happening because of the story. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of times with these older movies, we get a better written plot line, sometimes really bad lines for people, but sometimes better
Yeah.
say vocabulary, that's not the right word. Better dialogue for
Mhm.
folks. It's
Mhm.
more natural,
Yep.
makes more sense. So I give props to these older films. So I need your musical ideas. So we'll set up some musical
Singing in
stuff
the
for
Rain.
January.
Jackie's favorite musical is Singing in the Rain. That's one
It
of them.
is. I love that.
Okay.
I'm a Gene Kelly fan. I love
Okay.
Gene Kelly.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Oh my
It's
heavens!
fabulous.
If I
They-
have, I was
It's
very
fabulous.
small.
American in Paris is another great Gene Kelly movie, and also just last.
Fabulous.
Yep, and let's see what else is there. Carousel,
Hold on,
Carousel.
where's my pen? I can't write any of this down.
Music Man, Music Man, which Jackie has never seen. Music Man.
My
folks.
husband loves the Music Man.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
I've
we
never
have
seen it.
to. We have
I
to
was
make.
in the
What is that
Man.
about? What is that about? I don't even know what it's about.
It's a band leader.
But he's also a con artist. It's
Yeah,
a great.
He's
also
a
a con
con
artist.
artist. He's not a band leader. He turns into a band leader because he
Yeah.
falls in love with the librarian. It's a
And,
whole
and the
thing.
city falls in
Yeah.
love with him,
I've
and
never
it's
seen it.
And I love the part with the song with the women. The
Talk a
the,
little, talk a little, talk a little. Yep.
yeah.
Dip, dip.
That's
Oh,
a
yep.
great song.
I'm
Rogers,
gonna sing along because I had to learn the entire thing because
that's a hard.
I was
Yes.
in that musical in high school at my sophomore year.
Take a little something.
Take a little, take a little. Yep, that was
Yep.
one.
It's a great
Funny.
song.
So fun to sing.
Yeah.
Back
Sound
when
of
I
Music
had-
is another awesome movie.
yes.
That feels
I
really
Love the Sound of
obvious,
Music.
but I'm
My
not
Fair
gonna-
Lady. I love My Fair Lady. That's
Oh,
another one of
oh,
my favorite
that-
movies of all time.
I love for the song.
Fabulous.
I love Audrey Hepburn.
Love the sound of
I-
I love My Fair Lady.
Where she
Hello
lives.
Dolly is another one that I just love.
Oh,
Love
there's
Hello
so many.
Dolly.
Yeah, we talked about
There's
Hello
just so
Dolly the other
many.
day.
We're gonna have to do 3 months
There's
of
so
music.
many.
Well, you know what? Then what we'll do is because here's the thing,
Yeah.
like in July we're gonna watch Independence Day. I don't
Okay.
care what anybody
Mhm.
says. I watch it every year. We're gonna watch Independence Day, and a lot of months have that kind of a theme, but the
Yeah.
months that kind of don't, musicals.
There you go. Good pop. Got a lot of them.
How
I
about
love
music,
Grease too. That's another one. I love
Ooh,
Grease.
musical
John
musical
Travolta.
May.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
A musical May. It's very
Yeah,
little.
we'll do that.
Kelly.
And I think March leading up to April 1st is going to be, oh gosh,
My
I'm
birthday.
losing my words. This is what I poured that much, I've drank that much, and it's half water, and I can't speak
Lightweight.
today.
You're a lightweight.
I know, I told you I am a lightweight, but
No.
oh, gosh, it starts with an S, but when they do a movie that's based on a movie, but a silly version of it.
Spoof.
A spoof, yes, thank you. So, like, if we were going to do
Spaceballs.
Oh,
Spaceballs is a good one.
hilarious.
I want to do March leading up to April 1st, spoof movies that are making fun of popular movies.
Men in
Okay.
Tights. Men in
Men in
Tights.
Tights.
Oh, I
Right.
love Men in Tights.
That was pretty funny.
It is hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
All right,
Men
let's
in
all say
Tights.
it.
I like
We're
that was pretty
men.
funny.
Yeah.
Men in Tights, tights.
Men in Tights. Especially March, man.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
So we'll
Okay.
have to come up with some of those too, but we'll pick out the months that like have a theme of some sort. Like February, romantic movies that we really like.
Of course.
And then the rest of April, we could just keep going with spoofs. But
Love
come up with
Actually.
some-
Is that Love
Oh,
Actually?
We're doing that at Christmas.
Love Again. Oh, that's
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love Actually is a Christmas movie, just like Die.
Is it?
Right.
I don't know if I've ever seen Love Actually. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Love Actually ends with a big music concert at a school, so
Oh.
I consider it a Christmas movie. I think it was released at Christmas originally anyway, but I
Yeah.
think of it as a Christmas movie.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
How about
Really good
Lethal
scenes.
Weapon?
How about what?
Ooh, Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Starts
Love
out with
it.
a Christmas
Weapon
song.
Is that a Christmas movie? I
It
never
starts
wa-
out
I
with a
mean,
Christmas song.
Does it?
we can
Jingle Bell
add
Rock.
that.
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Although
I love
honestly,
it.
if we're gonna
Oh,
do,
oh
Yeah.
gosh.
if we're gonna do Lethal Weapon, I want to do.
Which is
Oh,
funny.
wait, we're just babbling at this point, viewers.
Yeah.
Hi, Kim. I'm sorry. We're just sitting here. Yeah, you missed all the fun. We're just making plans for the future. But if you got a movie you want to watch, just now let us know.
No.
Lethal Weapon 1 and Die Hard 4. No, it's Lethal Weapon 4 and Die Hard 3. Those are my favorite out of those franchises.
Really?
Because I
Wow.
like the they get married at the end. Lethal Weapon, they get married in the end. They got family.
Yeah.
They got everybody. Chris Rock is hilarious. So I like that one best. But I also like Bruce Willis and Zeus, that he thinks is Jesus. And they have all these little riddles they have to get along, get right. And the nerd in me loves those riddles.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh well. So many movies, so much time.
I don't need y'all to watch it. I'll watch it on my own. I won't share.
I know there's just so many movies.
We could
We
go.
got to figure out when we can watch Back to the Future because that's another amazing
We
movie.
have to watch Back to the Future. Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Back to the
Love it.
Future.
The first one is the best. The rest of them, not so much. But
No, the first one is the best. My daughter Shirley
First
loves
one's
Back
awesome.
to the Future.
Oh, that's it.
Awesome.
We have to find a Shirley movie for Christmas. We want to give Shirley a Christmas present of a movie to watch with us. To
Okay, yeah, we got to
review-
figure out a good kid-friendly one. was
How
what
about
we
a
had to
Princess
do.
for Christmas?
A princess.
there.
I don't know if I can watch
She
that.
won't
She's
like
trying,
it. I
she's trying
guarantee
she's
you.
trying to wheedle that one in there, aren't you?
She's well, we already watched that one, but we can watch it again. But
Won't like
That's
no,
hilarious.
that's not going to be her kind of movie. She's going to want a cartoon or a claymation or
Actually, the Santa Claus.
the Santa Claus.
That's really good.
That's the one. That's
a
the
good
one.
suggestion.
Ah,
right there.
yes,
That's a good
I
one.
love Kurt Russell. Whew. He makes a good looking Santa Claus.
I was thinking of Santa Claus the other day for her. I thought that might be a good one.
No, I thought the Santa Claus was Tim Allen.
I did too.
No, oh, excuse me, the Santa Chronicles. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Kurt
Santa Claus is Tim Allen. Santa Claus is Tim Allen, and he's funny in that.
He's
Even
funny.
though I-
Yeah.
Like him as a person anymore, but he was funny in that.
I don't know that I've seen the Santa Chronicles. We'll have to put that on there just because
it's
I haven't
very
seen
good.
it. All
It's
right,
supposed to
right
be very good. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. Yeah.
both of them are. He did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can picture him in the commercial and him dressed in, and I
Oh,
liked
yeah.
Kurt Russell. I do. I liked him from the time I saw Overboard on. I've enjoyed
Oh, I
everything he's in.
What's
I
that
love-
movie with Macaulay Culkin in it? What's the name of that again?
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone.
Home
Oh,
Alone is hilarious.
It
Yes.
is.
Actually,
I
Home
It's
refuse
Alone-
to
hilarious.
watch that again
Love
because
movie.
Home Alone
She
too.
That's a
wa-
Christmas movie.
we,
It's a kid movie.
we discovered. All right, she discovered she could watch it on Disney. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And she watched it every day.
Oh no.
Mhm.
And then she goes, "Mom, did you know there's a part 2 and a
Two.
3 and a series?" And I said, "You have it in your room. Enjoy it all you want.
Just
Mommy
don't-
is done."
I love Home Alone. That is a fantastic movie. He is great in that movie.
I need to not see it for like a
Love
year,
it.
and that year is not up yet. I don't
It's
even
not
know.
up yet.
Mm-mm.
I love Home Alone.
That,
Great.
that was me this summer of Flash Gordon. Every time it came on, I watched.
You know,
So I guess
I've had
I loved
4
it.
different kids, and each one of them has had at least one favorite movie that they won't stop watching. And
Yeah.
the only thing that I'm sad about now is that there's only one kid left, so there's only one movie to choose. Because when there were 3, at least it rotated.
Yeah.
Well, when Brandon was young, it was all about High School Musical because that was kind of the
Oh.
theme for his time frame. I actually liked the movie. Truthfully,
Wow.
I thought it was pretty good.
My
I liked
middle
it.
daughter, yep, she was a High School Musical person.
High School Musical was it.
My niece
was
made
also-
me that movie. Yeah, my niece made me go to that movie, and it was just like, okay, I know it was a good movie, but it just didn't hit me at the time. It just I
Yeah,
wasn't,
yeah,
she was, I wasn't. So
I liked the choreography for the basketball team. That was the
yeah. It was
coolest
pretty
part.
good.
Other
Yeah,
than that, I don't care if they fall in love. I don't care
Yeah.
if they graduate.
yeah.
I would rather watch
I've
Buffy
not
in high
seen that one.
watch Buffy in high school, not them.
I watched Buffy. I got the whole collection and Angel over there.
Buffy did a musical. Buffy did she
Yep,
do 2
season
musicals or
6, episode 7.
good?
Wow,
They did-
she even knows it. Season
I
6,
had the
episode
entire
7.
series memorized at one point. It's not even funny.
Wow,
I
I
met
love me
James
some Buffy.
Marsters and grabbed his knee because I was sitting next to him, and I thought this is the only chance I'm gonna get to touch him.
Bad,
So
bad.
I did.
Bad girl, you.
It was
I do
naughty.
love
It was
Buffy.
bad. I feel very guilty about it, but
Yeah.
What does he do when you grabbed his knee?
Do it
not a
again.
damn thing. He didn't.
Oh, I was just wondering. I was just wondering what he did.
What year was this, Katie?
He
Yes.
didn't do anything. And then I got up and left and couldn't look him in the eyes or face.
Well, it's
I don't-
not after that.
Uh,
Juan and the poor thing.
What can I say? It was an unhappy marriage at the time.
That was very funny.
okay. Okay, as long as okay, we're cool. As long as
Funny.
it's not-
All right.
Oh my
I gotta
goodness.
go. I gotta go before I start admitting to terrible things. I could get in trouble for.
Oh, it's 10:19 and I haven't eaten dinner.
Let me tell you about the
Oh,
time I
goodness.
snuck into Cedar Point without paying a cover charge. No, it was Kings Island.
Oh.
Never mind.
You naughty girl.
Love you guys
Yes.
because I'm hungry.
Yeah, go eat. Go to the I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Everybody, goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me and thanks for the information you guys had. Because I was just a baby and I don't remember anything.
All right. Love you all. Love you all. Each and every-
Bye.
Bye, Jackie. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Cynthia.
Bye.
Where we gonna hang up one at a time and leave the call. And there we go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I almost remembered what I was doing and I forgot. Monday, we will be having our regular Outlander chat. Don't forget to watch that. It'll be season 2, episode 2. So watch it. Already have the list filled. Let's see who is going to be joining me on that chat real quick. That's not the right one. Outlander. Rewatch. Whoa, where are we going? Episode 2 is going to have Jan, Kathy, and Jackie helping me as we digest the next bit of the adventures of Claire and Jamie. And that's all I've got tonight. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this chat, to please give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Of course, comments below are always lovely to have. Subscribe if you like, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next videos do come out. Thank you, everybody who supports this channel, from my subscribers to those of you who support my vehicle, having it or getting it in the first place. And I will share a picture as soon as my husband gets the rest of that vinyl printed and set so I could put it on the cart. Okay, guys, go have a good rest of your night. For everybody who's watching this recording later, have a good